Universal weapon brackets are designed to securely mount new and older types of firearms in armored and non-armored vehicles, heavy equipment, and ships. Attention has been paid to even the smallest parts in the construction of the weapon bracket, giving the device a whole new level of ease of use and functionality. To ensure the reliability of the weapon bracket, the technology is based on three main principles. The product must be lightweight, the components must be durable, but flexible enough so that the weapon bracket will not break under the weight of the weapon, and allowing sufficient movement to prevent damage to the weapon. To ensure these criteria are met, the weapon bracket materials are carefully selected, and various tests are conducted to prove reliability, including shock, drop, and vibration tests. All the tests have been passed successfully, having ensured that the weapon stays in the bracket and prevents damage to the weapon. The weapon brackets are equipped with a movable front and rear clamp, which are mounted on aluminum bus bars. The aluminum gives the product flexibility and at the same time helps to keep the product as light as possible. The product only weighs 2.5 kilograms. The front clamp is possible to regulate on 740 millimeter long lines to the full extent. This makes the weapon bracket extremely flexible and universal, enabling to use the frame to fasten firearms of different lengths. The front clamp is suitable for most portable firearms, with or without a backfire amplifier and a silencer. Essentially, it is a socket where a barrel-shaped polyurethane detail is pressed into a metal structure with a rifle barrel placed in it. There are two different models of the front clamp. The difference is in the diameter of the barrel socket. According to the needs of the customer, barrel sockets with a larger or smaller diameter can be produced. The rear clamp is constructed as a locking mechanism which keeps the weapon in place when the locking lever is pushed in. As a result, the clamp locks itself mechanically. The other part of the rear clamp is a regulatable lever which enables you to adjust the rear clamp wider and narrower. This provides a flexibility to use the product to fasten weapons of different shapes and sizes. Usually there are 10 positions to regulate, but it's possible to make modifications as needed. 3 different models of the rear clamp are available, which differ from the shape and width of the clamp levers. The general working principle and the technology is the same for all. Steel parts, components of front and rear clamps, and the mounting clamps of the bus bars are made from hardened steel to ensure the durability of the parts in any situation. Polyurethane bracket lever covers and rifling sockets prevent the weapon from coming into contact with metal surfaces. This prevents damage to the weapon and provides some flexibility in the event that the weapon should bump into the brackets as a result of a hard impact. For example, an explosion under a vehicle. In a vehicle, weapon brackets are usually installed in the cabin. Generally, intermediate brackets must be used because there may be a shortage of smooth surfaces for mounting the frame. The weapon bracket is attached to the machine using 2 bracket clamps and using only 2 bolts. No tools are required for adjustment after the initial installation. The most common uses of the weapon brackets in machines are on the door, between the seats, or in the ceiling. Toci weapon brackets have proven reliability and ease of use in everyday situations, including in peacekeeping missions in the machinery of various national defense forces.